right, so welcome to. Do you want to do the opening remarks for the second segment,
Yeah,
please?
welcome to segment two of our football referee podcast, where we're talking about all things football. So I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv.
And I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cos. Welcome to the second segment of the football referee. Now, Arsenal on Arne Slot rather on Arsenal, and this is what he said. He said Arsenal's strength ahead of their Premier League clash tomorrow. They deserve to be in this top spot for this season. They have enormously strong defensive points. That might be it. Their main asset. They don't have many weaknesses. They concede very rarely, whether in open play or on set pieces. They have a good structure. They have everything to succeed. But then he said they have enormously strong defensive points. That may be it. Their main asset. Now, is it criticizing? Is he saying that Arsenal has got nothing else to offer but defensive play? Is that what he's saying there?
No, I mean it'd be interesting to know what Miguel Arteta felt about that, because let's face it, at the press conferences where the managers make these various comments about their upcoming opposition, they're always, I think it's fair to say, they're always quite praising of their counterpart, the manager or head coach of the other team, of the opposition. And you see it in the programs as well. The manager on his page in the program will say, he'll talk about the opposition on the day and say that they've got this great history, they're good at doing this and blah, blah. So you can understand it's kind of an etiquette amongst the managers. They will speak well of each other. You don't want a situation where there's loggerheads and you kind of deliberately try and say something to wind them up. I mean, maybe sometimes over the years that happens. But generally, I think it's fair to say that managers will be complimentary. Having said that, no manager worth his salt will want to kind of, how can I say, come across as if he's, almost idolising the team they're about to play, because it could give the impression, you're almost giving up before you start, or you're making your excuses in case you lose. So I think we have to take what they say at face value in these press conferences. We know they will praise the other managers, but maybe they do sometimes want to make a point. You don't want to be completely praising, because your own players, if they read what you've said or hear what you've said, which they will, might think, oh God, yeah, he's really overrating this lot. And that's, you start to doubt yourself against a team like that. So I think they've got to be careful what they say. He was praising by saying they're a good all-round team, they've got strengths here, there, and so on. But maybe their main strength is defence. Now, for my part, just thinking about Arsenal and the times I've watched them this season, quite a few times, I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think their defence stands out significantly above their midfield or their attack. I think, as Slot, I believe, said, they're a good all-round team. We can think of some of their great forwards, the likes of Trossard and Martinelli, Saka, who plays down that right wing and he plays for England very regularly. Wonderful footballer, he really is brilliant. And they've got a few of those. I mean, we think of Declan Rice, who links the two, the defence and the attack, brilliantly by being part of both himself. So, yeah, I don't really think that Slot was inferring anything. But ultimately, we don't know. In his mind, he might have been praising them and thought, actually, I don't want to give him too much praise. Not because he's being difficult, but I think you can't humble yourself too much and sort of too much and sort of give an impression that the other team is better than yours. So maybe he was just thinking, yeah, they've got a pretty good defence, but I don't think we should necessarily infer that means he's saying they've not got quite such good attack, because in reality they have. They've got an excellent attack and midfield. I mean, this season they are a complete team. In seasons past, Arsenal have faded a bit after the new year, when the new year starts, and have lost out. When you thought they may have been on route to the title. Now this year, I think it's easy to say, isn't it? Now they've been at the top for some time, but short of something a bit unexpected, I think they will win. Manchester City drew last night, and they drew at the weekend, 2-1-1s. In fact, it may even have been their third 1-1 in a row last night. So clearly, certainly their second, they've dropped points, so that's giving Arsenal, I think they're possibly 4 or 5 points ahead at the top at the moment. And of course, they play tonight against Liverpool, which would be a good one to watch. So I think they're the likely victors, short of something, as I say, unexpected, like fading out a bit, after halfway through the season. It's a tough winter's time where players obviously need more rest and they're playing more matches. But I can't really see them tripping up. And to be honest, I think they've been there or thereabouts for a few years now. And Arteta and his club, his team, they probably deserve to win it. And it will be good to get another team up there having won the Premier League. I mean, Liverpool did it last time. And of course, Manchester City then, I think, the previous 4 times. So it'll be good to get another name on the cup. And I don't think Arteta's won anything for 5 or 6 years. I'm not sure he's won a trophy there. He may have done, but not for 5 or 6 years. So they are due a win. And let's face it, they are the best team currently in the Premier League. There's no question about it in my mind.
Yeah, they are really good. I was just thinking about Declan Rice, like you said. The guy is in top form. Is really holding that midfield into, and just thinking that he's included in the England squad, or he will be included in Thomas Tuchel's squad to go to the World Cup, just gives me more hope, because he scored 2 fantastic goals, didn't he? In the last
weekend.
The weekend, yeah. Now, this one is a bit of a light-hearted thing on Thomas Frank. Now, Thomas Frank was spotted drinking from an Arsenal branded cup.